Hi, class. Welcome to week 2 of Abnormal Psychology. I am impressed with your work from week 1. Thank you for writing such comprehensive, intriguing, very thorough initial discussion posts. I really enjoyed reading those and felt like there was a lot of time and effort put into those, compassion for what you're writing about, and it really shined through. And thank you for providing so many thoughtful comments to your peers' posts. I hope we can keep that up. It really is a big, rich part of the learning in a course like this. We're segueing now into anxiety disorders and all the different types of anxiety disorders, both generalized anxiety and the stress type and trauma related anxiety disorders like post-traumatic stress and acute stress disorder. We'll also be looking at obsessive compulsive disorder, somatic types of disorders where things manifest more physically. And we'll be looking at depression and mood disorders and all of the ones that fit underneath that umbrella as well. So bipolar depression, unipolar depressive disorders like manic depressive disorder and persistent depressive disorder. So it's a lot. So please, take your time learning it, soaking it all in. And many of these disorders this week are actually very, very common. The anxiety disorders, stress disorders, and the depressive disorders in particular are typically pretty common and prevalent. And so it's really great and useful to kind of get a better understanding of the differences between them and the overlap that you can see. For our discussion post, you're going to be forced to choose a side of an argument, pro psychotherapy or pro medication for mental health disorders, and there's a lot we can learn about that. So I hope you and some of you have already started with that, so that's great. And then you'll be having another section of your final paper that you'll be working on this week, really digging deep into defining this disorder you've chosen to focus on, the prevalence, the etiology or the origins of it, what the DSM-5 has to say about it, and applying behavioral perspectives, cognitive perspectives, psychodynamic perspectives, behavioral, biological, all of the kind of the things you started to do in your discussion post last week, but sort of weighing in these different paradigms or orientations to kind of understand it on a deeper level. So it's helping you, hopefully, be much more prepared for this final and making your final not so overwhelming. And don't forget to keep looking at other research. If you're not really happy with the 5 that you chose, there's a few from your annotated bibliography that you don't think are as strong. Keep exploring the literature. A strong literature review and different scopes and really valid and reliable literature will help you have a stronger paper as you review that and incorporate that into your writing of this. So don't forget to incorporate the articles you've already found to work on each section of this final, but also to incorporate other research as needed to get the strength of your points across. If you have questions, let me know. I would appreciate that. And then you'll also be getting an opportunity to dig deeper into one of the disorders from this week and to apply an element of culture. Choose a culture different than your own or different than typical mainstream within where you live or your own scope, but use the literature to help you here too, and choose what a different culture has to say about this disorder and how what they believe about it or how it's manifested for them. And so we can learn a lot about the importance of considering that when we are providing treatment or looking at something as a mental health disorder. We want to make sure we're taking in all the pieces of that person's worldview and scope. Don't forget to continue to follow APA formatting for your papers. Include a cover page, include a references page, double space, cite appropriately. And if you have questions about that, again, let me know. All right, we're getting into the midst of this course. Oh, and also another quick reminder, you might already know this, but the week of the holiday of the 4th, we have off and we skip that week. So you technically have 2 weeks for your material to prepare the material in between this course when we get there. But don't forget you get that week off and then we pick up the following week. Okay, I send my best with your learning and please stay safe and healthy during these times. Bye.